My production falls into the crime drama genre. After deliberating the title, I settled with Killing Time, a metaphoric expression with dual meaning, either used in the phrase kill some time or could connote danger through the reference of killing. This produces an enigma code for my audience to think that there is an inevitable end to Libby's life. Likewise, the 2014 film Nightcrawler connotes danger through the title because Nightcrawler suggests that someone is stalking people at night. This comes across eerily spooky. By foreshadowing danger in my main title, I have used the conventions of crime drama. My setting of my opening sequence is established when the flashbacks begin, which is represented by a cross dissolve from the police tape to the residential area where it appears Libby lives. Residential areas are often used in crime films so the audience can relate to the narrative and action, making them feel like these events could actually happen in their own lives. This makes the productions even more thrilling. The American Tarantino film Pulp Fiction has also used this convention, by the opening sequence being set in an American diner. My setting could also be noted as developing the conventions of crime drama, because most high-budget crime drama productions are often set in cities and built-up areas to suggest characters have a higher status, often represented through either setting or costume. An example of this is the film Casino, set in Las Vegas, where the characters are in no shortage of money. My own location has been set in an everyday town setting, which is contrasting to the convention of large production crime films. The colour scheme for my characters' costumes was black. This is conventionally formed to connote to the audience the theme of mystery, thus creating suspense and tension throughout my opening sequence and foreshadowing a dark ending. My props included a balaclava for the kidnapper, which enforces mystery once again throughout the villain's identity being unknown, which presents his behaviour also to be unpredictable. This is also a used convention in crime dramas because it creates tension for the audience throughout and then can be used for a big reveal of the true character's identity at the end of the narrative. Another prop used in my production was the crime police tape, to reinforce the crime drama genre. My narrative begins with a punchy opening by going straight into the kidnapping, creating an enigma code for the audience, question why the action is happening and the character's situation. My narrative is clearly depicted as a crime drama due to the audience being thrown into the crime itself. The separation of action through the usage of intertitles enhances the enigma codes. The audience have to briefly think about what is going to happen next. This engages them because subconsciously they are foreshadowing the narrative. This use of intertitles is also used in 2014 crime thriller film Reasonable Doubt. The slow fading transitions used to create an eerie atmosphere matches the visuals, the climatic music and the dialogue. Additionally to the transition of my titles, I've employed a thin cinematic font across each title in my opening sequence to produce a professional and serious tone to my production. This could be seen as reflecting the genuine danger the main character is in. I believe my chosen font is very original and develops from the common use of bold sans serif fonts that is often used in films such as Dead Man Running and the main title of Blue Ruin, giving my opening sequence brand identity. My non-linear narrative has been broken down into two sections. I applied a conventional blue-tinted filter to the flashback shots, which occurred after the cross-dissolve from the police tape. The filter connotes a sense of negativity and seriousness. This links to my narrative because at this point my audience can work out the flashback is going to lead to the inevitable kidnapping of the young girl. London Boulevard also applies this convention of adding a blue-tinted filter to the opening prison scene for the same effect. My music is conventional of crime dramas, generating tension and suspense. The combination of piano and long synthesized chords, along with minimum dialogue, also enhances the tension of my opening sequence. Suspenseful music is often practiced in crime dramas. For example, the opening sequence of Nightcrawler only employs chords for the soundtrack and no dialogue.